Here's my Firebox Nano stove I'm firing up. Real easy to fire up too. Easy to light, easy to get going. This is my second fire in it. It's kind of windy today, so I'm in this fire pit. And there's some garbage in here that I can use for fire starter. So I'll let that burn a bit. I'll take these sticks and then I'll poke them in the those little slots on the side, and there's more on the other side there. Then I'm gonna get some water going. So I have to fix my bike. My rear wheel is so out of true that I have to disengage the brakes so that I can ride. And after throwing a rage fit this morning, it's just, I'll take everything off of my bike, flip it over, and try and true it up as best I can so I can get to Helena and check out a bike shop or something like that. So yeah, I was pretty down. My rear wheel messing up again is upsetting, and I don't know how to fix it exactly, but I'll try. But anyway, a couple pulled over and gave me pizza, and the guy gave me 13 bucks and just wished me like happy trails, and he offered me the rear wheel of his bicycle, which is 26-inch, which seemed too good to be true. But I looked at it and the gears aren't the same, and he has way less spokes, which I think could be a big problem for me later on if I were to switch. I don't know how that would work, so I declined. But yeah, I don't know, just crazy. But yeah, here's the pizza, and got my bike flipped over, so I'm going to start assessing it. But yeah, just crazy time for someone to pull over and stop and just give me a bunch of positive energy and food and a few bucks, and just completely cancel out my negative headspace I was getting in. So, which feels dumb to be in a negative headspace. Like, look at the creek I'm next to, and so here's my rear wheel. You can see it just has a little bit of a problem. So I made it a hell of a lot worse, like way worse. It won't even turn. It locks on the brake down there. Yeah, this is not even functional as a bicycle anymore. I've been tinkering with it for hours and hours, and it just gets worse. And I watch videos and I read, and I can't seem to do anything. And I'm pretty much at my wit's end. And I called the bike shops, and they don't have any of these wheels anymore. So I'm kind of screwed, basically. You see the wheel. I got my tire back on it. That thing, I can't fix it. That's just the reality of it. I don't have the skills. I'm not going to get the skills while I'm sitting here tinkering with it, making it worse with each attempt. So I'm going to try and make it to this volunteer place that's open for 2 hours today. Don't know if I can get there in time, but I can't ride it and I can't fix it, and that's kind of what I'm down to. So yeah, I got a ride from Alan here into Helena, and Dan on the left and Jeff on the right. Here's a couple more of Jeff. They helped me get my bike fixed up and back rolling, and Dan let me sleep in his backyard in Helena. And then I headed out of town and made my way further south and east a bit into Enos. And on the way I stopped at a hot springs, and yeah, just had a good time. Good morning. I'm slacking on the videos again. This is Lake Meadow. It's a free 7-day camp limit campground. But it's kind of like near houses and stuff, so it's kind of weird. But I'm slacking on the video stuff. Again, got here last night like 7 o'clock. And I'm leaving here shortly, gonna pack up. You can see remnants of frost, and yeah, it's below freezing every morning. Here's, you know, my towel that was laid out last night. But I'm pretty bundled up. I got 4 upper layers on, and then gloves, my hat. I'm probably gonna get another hat, and then 2 pair of socks with the Crocs. Only 1 pair of pants, and once I start riding, I'll warm up a bit. So, but my hands will not. I found that out yesterday. Anyway, I am 57 miles from Idaho, and I'm going to go into the town of Ennis today, and then get some groceries, get some coffee, check out the thrift store and see if they have some clothing for an idea I have, and then yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of services for like 60 miles after that. So, and I'll be swinging just west of a bit west of Yellowstone National Park. Thought I'd document this. This is a pair of kids. They're what, PU coated or something? Nylon, basically windbreaker pants, windbreaker, maybe a little bit of waterproof. I'm going all Crocs, or I have been going all Crocs. So to counteract the cold and a little bit of moisture, I have waterproof socks, but my feet are cold even with those on and regular wool socks on top of them. So I'm going to take this and cut it. I got to figure out where on the leg here. So I thought I'd just put this on video. 2 spokes broke on this new old wheel, as you can see here and here. These 2 silver ones are the replacements I happen to have that came with the bike. Luckily, otherwise I'd be in a lot of trouble right now. I just summited Reynolds Pass, which is just up around the bend here. But luckily someone stopped and let me use their wrench, because my wrench is not big enough to use the tool to get my flywheel off. So I was sitting here trying to come up with creative ways of doing that on my own. But yeah, so 2 spokes replaced. I have no idea about tension or anything. The wheel is already out of true. So I have to get it 100 miles to a bike shop, and hopefully nothing else goes wrong, because I have no more spare parts for that problem, and bicycles tend to not move well with no wheels. How are my campsite guests? Are you all going to protect me from a bear?